Welcome home, it's good to see you. I'm Jarrell, this is Mountain Home. Now, I want to share with you something interesting that happened the other day regarding mandolins and ordering them off the internet. Recently, someone brought this to me for setup. In general, mandolins of a specific price range won't be set up, and you will have to do some setup yourself if you yourself are a cowboy luthier or know someone who's a cowboy luthier. They can handle that setup pretty decently, but if you don't know someone like that, it's best to take this to a shop or a luthier who can properly set up for you. So this mandolin was purchased off the internet. It's iron. I have personally never played or used an iron mandolin before, and someone brought this to me and said, hey, is there anything you can do about the action? Something about it doesn't seem right. And they purchased this off the internet. It was delivered to them. It was in packaging. And so I took it home and I looked at it and I noticed something was very off here. There was no bridge. The bridge is the component that transfers the vibrations from the string to the resonating surface, which is the top of the mandolin. Now, the bridge for mandolins in general are adjustable. They have a mechanism which allows you to raise and lower the height, and the bridge is a floating style bridge which can be shifted forward and backward. This takes into account that the top of the instrument, because of its arched shape, will swell, it will expand and contract with humidity and weather. And in order for the intonation to be correct, for the tones to be in tune, we will have to adjust the bridge by moving it forward or backward and then raising that saddle up and down to have ideal string height or ideal action. So this was brought to me, and then I went back to them and I said, hey, you're missing the bridge. This is why it's not working. Is the bridge in the packaging? And then they had a look around and then they said, oh yeah, I found it. This is it. And then they brought me this. Now, unfortunately, this is only one part of the bridge. This is the top of the bridge, or really the saddle, really. So this is not enough. And what it should look like is this. This is just a cheap Correa that someone is having me fix. So you have the bottom. This bridge sits on the body, and then you have the top of the bridge, or basically you can call that the saddle. Really, that is an adjustable bridge. That's what it should have. Your mandolin should have that. So what happened was, when this was delivered, it seems whoever packed it did not put the bridge in a place that was obvious. And if someone does not have experience with the mandolin, they may not know that they need to have the bridge in a certain place, that the bridge needs to even be there. So they didn't even know that this thing was supposed to have a bridge. And that's not their fault. If you've never used the mandolin before, how would you be expected to know that? Most mandolins that I see delivered through the post have the bridge seated in there, but just loosely. Sometimes they'll be tucked underneath with wrapping. But in this case, the bridge was packed in a way that it was sort of tangled up in the bubble wrap and the paper wrapping. I asked them to take another look and they said, oh yes, I did find the rest of the bridge. So I will fix that up for them. I had this one, I've had this for maybe close to 3 years now. This is a Tanglewood Wine Red. This is my favorite mandolin that I've played. And the top is this beautiful material that has a very warm sound, and I will create some sound samples and play some music for you using my studio mic. I don't have my studio mic with me, I just have the lapel mic, and it does not sound very good, especially since it has noise reduction on, so I wouldn't be able to play this for you at the moment. But this instrument does not have a whole lot of projection, so if you are playing in a pub jam, it's not going to be heard, it's going to be drowned out. But for slower, more expressive folk music, if you're just playing along with other people or you're on the front porch, this has a warm, gorgeous sound. Again, Tanglewood Wine Red. It's my favorite mandolin that I've played because it's expressive and warm and deep. And I've played other mandolins that were significantly more expensive and solid spruce top, Yes, they're nice and punchy. They're ideal for bluegrass. That one maybe is not ideal for bluegrass. It doesn't have the punchiness and the projection that you need for bluegrass, but for other types of music, it's great. So keep this in mind when you purchase a mandolin, or if you find something's wrong with your mandolin that you've ordered, then make sure that the bridge is there. Don't throw out the box and the packaging just yet. Make sure that you've got the bridge out of there. It's very fortunate that I was able to let these people know that please check the packaging again. So the bridge was tangled up. It was in two separate pieces, and it was tangled up in the bubble wrap and packaging, and they couldn't see it. It wasn't obvious to them. So keep that in mind. Good luck to you. Best wishes if you are just starting mandolin. I hope you have a great time. I hope you have a lot of fun playing and learning and jamming along with other musicians. Thanks for spending a little bit of time with me today. You take good care of yourselves. Come home again soon. I'll leave the porch light on for you.